Will Chamisa's strategy for rural areas backfire in the upcoming elections? We all know what happened in 2008, and there is a threat of that happening again in 2023. Will Chamisa change his strategy in order to save the rural folk, but not only to save, but to make sure that they are not exposed to threats and intimidation? Hello and welcome to JCTV Africa, where we look at issues that are happening in Zimbabwe and across Africa. Today we are back in Zimbabwe. We are looking at the rural folk. The campaign strategy has started. You can see ZANU PF is in full swing of campaigning. They may not have said it that the campaign trail has started, but they've already started. And one of the strategies that has worked for ZANU PF over the years is intimidation. Many times elections are rigged because of intimidation. It's not that people are stuffing ballot boxes, but it's because of what you saw on the election day on the 26th of March, whereby the headsmen and the people around are the one who commandeer people to say, you are going to vote for this, and you have a lot of assisted voters. Why is that happening? Why is it not changing? Or are they CIOs that will be manning these places? No. It's because of what I said in the other videos that I did not publish. But I want to give it to you. CCC cannot afford to publish all the rural events that they encounter on. Yes, it is good for the encouragement of the people that are supporting the struggle, but at the same time, it is also awakening ZANU PF to the places where these activists are staying. I mean, in a perfect world, it would work. But what I can tell you is Chamisa and the CCC team, they must not go into these areas and be like celebrities. Yes, it's good to interact with people, but what then happens is that you are exposing these activists to intimidation or to get actually killed. A lot of activists have been killed over the years, and they become easy targets. One, because they've got t-shirts. Let us go back to the liberation struggle. In the time of the liberation struggle, they had the Mujibas and the Chimbwidos. They had no cell phones. The communication that was there, it was interpersonal. How did they manage to fund the struggle? How did they manage to win the struggle against the white government, even though there were curfews that would be held in different places? There were government strongholds. The chiefs that were there, they were working for the government. However, the black majority managed to win against the colonial government. They were discreet in their strategy. The word was going around in all the areas that there is our Vanam Koma, and people would go to these pungwes with a discreet strategy, such that the soldiers would be moving around during the day, but in the night, it is the community that is ruling. So Chamisa need to use this strategy of interpersonal arrangement, whereby he is there, nobody is taking pictures, but they are having an interpersonal engagement with the people. Then it is very easy for people to penetrate in these areas. And also the second thing that was happening is the community were the ones that will provide answers. When you go to a community, don't go there to try and teach them how to vote. They know how to vote, but you need to hear them. And when you hear them, ask them for the solutions. You are in Mandamabwe. You are in this rural community. What do you suggest we do in order to protect you from these people that were going to intimidate you? Because most of these community members have stayed in these areas for a long time. So they know the strategies that ZANU PF uses. You need to ask them what are the solutions that they can proffer. And if they proffer the solutions, Go and work on those solutions. That is your winning strategy. Surely in 2023, if Triple C uses the old methods of MDC that happened in 2000, 2002, and all these times, they will lose dismally, because ZANU PF will continue using the same strategy and the rigging will continue. So they need to use a different strategy. Work with these communities. If you work with these communities, but be discreet about it to such an extent that even if in the face of danger, these people are going to use this strategy, which is discreet, which can only be discussed amongst the people that are in the area. And that's how you win against ZANU PF. And you must have the mujibas in these areas that will tell you what is happening and who is who in that community. You remember there was a video that trended where Superman 10 was talking to the community members, and one of the community members was giving him a strategy. He was giving me a strategy that why is it in a community like this there is no grinding mill that is working, there is no shop that is working where people can buy. And he was saying that even if you are going to put a statue for MDC, it's going to win, because you as the government, you are not taking care of the people. That interpersonal relationship that ZANU PF does, it is very, very important, and it wins them votes all the time. Because one, they know what the community wants, they engage with the community on interpersonal level, they ask the community for answers, and the community gives them answers, and they work on that strategy. That is the best solution. You can't go there and just impose, go register to vote, go register to vote. Hear them out. Find out what they can, how they can aid the struggle. And that is the way to win the 2023 elections. Tell me what you think in the comment section. What do you think about the strategy that Cecilia Chimbiri and all these people, what they are doing is good, but the exposure that they then leave to these rural folks is dangerous, because they become easy targets for ZANU PF. ZANU PF agents are on Twitter, ZANU PF agents are everywhere, and they can go there and harass these people whom you are calling representatives. But if they are representatives that you know, using the means and the tools that we have right now of WhatsApp and all these tools, you can actually engage them interpersonally, and they won't become easy targets for the upcoming elections. I love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to JCTV Africa, follow us on Twitter, and follow us on Facebook. And I'm out.